Let's now move on to the last set of feature under the sectional plan and floor plan category. These are the still floor and service floor. So both of these features is quite similar. We have the same layer name called block 1, floor 0, whatever it is, regular room and the count of the specific room. And the color code for stilt floor is 38, and for service floor it is 39. And they have two components. One is the polygon that denotes the area of the floor that you have to make in the floor plan, and the dimension part denotes the height of the stilt or service floor that you have to denote in the uh, sectional elevation. So let's I'm just going to open the reference file and let's see how the service floor and the stilt floor has been made. So the first thing that you have to do is you have to make the built-up area layer on the ground floor, because that tells the system that there is a floor that has been identified with a specific built-up area and FAR value. So on top of that, you will be creating your stilt floor that has the regular room as its layer name. And these two have to be like superimposed over each other. It has to be two separate layers, polygons, but it should be on top of each other. So like you see, the first thing that I've done is I've made the block 2 floor 0 built up area, and it has the color code of the building that we are making. The important thing to keep in mind is this component tells the system that there is a zero floor and the area is counting into the built up area and FAR part. Now on top of this, I've also made, just a second, the still floor area using the layer name called block 2 floor 0 regular room 1, and the color code is 38, which denotes the still floor. Now after making this polygon, the system identifies the zero floor, the ground floor, and it tells that inside zero floor there is a still floor that is happening. Either both these values could be equal. For example, if it is 100 for built up area and the entire 100 could be still floor. Otherwise, it could be any percentage that you want. Only a part of the ground floor is meant for stilt. And one more thing that you have to keep in mind, after you have shown, if the system has identified the zero floor as still floor, if you want to provide the still parking, then obviously you have to make that provision using the layer name special parking with color code 3. So if you see in the drawing template that we shared, to denote still parking, you have to name the polygon as special underscore parking and the color code should be 3. So if you see, the third thing that I've done is I've made the concerned polygon using the name special underscore parking and color code 3. So this tells the entire scrutiny engine that there is a zero floor and the zero floor is a still floor, and on top of it there is a parking that is meant for still parking. So if you have the similar kind of project, you have to make these three components separately. And obviously under stilt or service floor, you'll be making the height component in sectional elevation. Just to keep in mind, the system will deduct the stilt parking height from the entire total building height only if the height is 2.4. So according to the bylaws, if your stilt floor height is 2.4, the system will automatically deduct the building height and it will give you the net building height. Okay, so this covers the sectional elevation and floor plan part. We'll go to the last category in the next video.